Hi, I'm Joyce Bergsma and I'm from Eat, Live, Love Food. I'm a nutritional therapist and I help people feel happier and healthier in their lives. Well, my superpowers are that I'm a great listener and I'm very empathetic. So, you know, being a good listener helps me be both a better partner, a really good friend, and it also helps me with my clients because I can really listen to what their goals are and try to tease them out if they don't understand them themselves. Um, I can also really understand what their problems have been in the past and what their blockages are. But it also makes me a better person in general because if you listen to all of the noise that's going on these days in the world, all the seemingly negative things, then if you listen really hard, you can also hear that there's a lot of positive things going on. A lot of grassroots operations, a lot of really exciting things that people are doing. You know, people are getting involved to make the world a better place. So if you both listen to those things, that can help you feel good. But also if you listen to the things that are negative, you can try to put yourself in someone's shoes and understand where they're coming from and try to have a bit of understanding for them. So that's where the empathy comes in. And I think that helps you not take things personally and know that we all are in the same boat. We all have fears and concerns, and we all want the world to be a better place ultimately. I would say that I discovered it when I was quite young, luckily, but probably that it came out of a place of, yeah, where I had a lack of self-confidence. So one of the things I didn't have a lot of friends when I was younger. I got bullied a little bit. And what that made me do was it made me listen rather than expressing myself because I felt very self-conscious to express myself. I didn't feel like I was good enough or that my opinions were important. So it meant that I kept quiet and I listened to what people said, and it also meant that people started to tell me things that they didn't tell other people. They felt like I was listening and that they could confide in me. And so it helps me put myself in their shoes and really understand what they felt. And because I felt a little self-confident, self-conscious about expressing my opinion, I always said to them, and how do you feel about that situation, that problem, whatever it was? And so that really encouraged them to share, and I got a greater understanding of who they were. And luckily, over time, I have gotten more self-confidence that I do have things to say that are important. But, you know, out of something that was maybe negative, this really important and, I don't know, generous skill arrived, you know, that I'm a good listener and that I'm empathetic. Well, I would say from my perspective that if you spend time being quiet for a moment to listen to your environment, whether that's people or whether that's just the space that you're in, and listen to yourself, then you become a better superhero. You should listen for longer than you would think you need to. And you might be surprised with what you realize or what you discover or what comes into your head. And I think part of that will be that you will be more empathetic, both to yourself and to people around you. Yeah, I think I would probably suggest to you that if you sit there and you're listening to yourself and you're spending time with yourself alone, that you be careful not to speak critically to yourself, that you just be open. Because if you're really just listening, you're not saying negative things to yourself. You are just allowing yourself to be. You accept yourself and just really look at yourself from the outside and be as sympathetic to yourself as you can be to other people.